Hey guys, quick little update regarding the whole casino filming thing. The good news is that I have an update quickly, and the bad news is that it's not the greatest update, but here we go. So I ended up getting a hold of the person who I needed to get a hold of today. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the name of like her title or her position or whatever, but I needed to speak to her about it, right? And so what I was told, essentially, it boils down to like there is no like blanket or pass that I can get. It's not a case of like, oh, I go in, I fill out this form, um, and they take a picture of me, they send it off to security, so they have my. It's not a case of like that, and then I get a letter back, and it's like, hey, you've been approved, you're good to go. It's not like that, unfortunately. So there is no sort of thing where I can just get this little pass that lets me film whenever I want, like whenever I come in. It's not how it works. I would have to get permission for each and every single time that I were to come in. Like every single visit, I would have to get permission beforehand in order to film. Like I would have to send them I would have to send them a letter, and I'd have to be very specific and be like, hey, this is name. I'm going to be there on this day from this time to this time. I was hoping to film this stuff. And like table games are off limits, as you probably could have guessed, but you'd have to be very specific about things, and you would have to like, you'd have to tell them like what you're going to film, when you're going to be there, and like how long you planned on filming and all that. And the main reason all of it is so strict is has to do with like just I think I was told it has something to do with like, just guest safety, cuz like, someone could be putting in their pin codes or their, whatever for this and that, which if I'm being honest, I think that's a dumb thing to claim as like, oh, this is safety. Like the only thing you would ever see is just the slot machine that I'm playing, right? But that's besides the point. Like that's just my opinion, at least. That's besides the point, but it so yeah, pretty much filming at my local casino is just probably not going to happen. If I'm lucky, it will happen the day I turn 21, because obviously I know I'm going on that day. So I'd be able to like send him a letter. I'd be able to, be like, "Hey, this and that." And, maybe I would get a accepted to film for that day, whenever. But the biggest issue as to like why filming probably just isn't going to happen ever aside from that one day is because I would probably like just spontaneously think about going to the casino. It's not like something that I'd be like, "Oh, okay, I'll just go 2 days from now and I'll send." Like I would always kind of just spontaneously go, and like I already said, it's not a thing where you just get approved to film whenever you want whenever you come in. It has to be each and every single visit, which, it just makes it more complicated, but unfortunate it's not the way that I would have, wanted it to go, but there's nothing that I can do about it. Like that's just what the rules are. I know that I'm sure they have no control over it either. It's just a casino by casino basis. Like if you go to Vegas, especially the El Cortez, like a lot of them are really lenient on filming, even with like table games and stuff like that. A lot of them are, pretty lenient with that, and then some casinos are more strict, and I guess, that's just how this one happens to be. But so yeah, I guess, don't get me wrong, more gambling stuff will be posted. Like it's gonna happen. It's just won't be as much as I would have wanted. Um So, one cool thing I will mention though, the lady I spoke to, her name is Denise, but she actually told me that she did look up my YouTube channel and she found it, and she subscribed, and she even told me like, you have another subscriber now and it's me. So, if you're watching this, hi Denise. But aside from that, it's yeah, just kind of unfortunate that that's just the way that things are. But like I said, I will be going to Treasure Island in Minnesota in August, so there will be a video then. And as for next January when I turn 21. If I get, I don't really see why I would get declined or something, but if I do end up getting accepted for, filming for that one day, you'll obviously see a video then. If not, then oh well, just because I can't film doesn't mean I'm just not going to go. Obviously, I'm still going to go. Is it going to be a little disappointing that I know that I couldn't film if I wanted to? Yes. Now, I was told that you can still take pictures and stuff. Like, you can take pictures. What I was told verbatim is that like, say I won, like, a grand jackpot or something on a slot machine. I could take a picture of that, but I would be discouraged from like having other people in the background, and that was the exact wordage used. They said the word discouraged. So it's not like, they're like, no, you absolutely can't have other people in the background of the photo. It's just they'd prefer if you didn't, right? But, you know, um yeah. So that's how it is, unfortunately. I wish, I wish it would be a little different, but um, it just means one of two things, or I guess three maybe. So, solution one is just I'm going to do my best to always like preemptively plan out my visits and to like write them a letter like each and every time being like, "Hey, I'm going to be here on this day from this time. I'd like to come in and film whatever." And let's just say 80% of them get accepted. Cool. That's videos, right? Second option is just, I mean, if it ever happened, like maybe I moved to like Nevada or even Minnesota or something, and, I had a casino nearby that was more lenient with their filming. I guess that's an option, but yeah, either way, you know, disappointed, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to be upset about it. Like, obviously, out of their control, I would assume, but yeah, so I just figured I would let all of you know, um, what happened, and the fact that, just keep in mind, as much as I would have wanted it, the gambling stuff is probably going to be not as frequent, right? But, I'll do my best. I will do my best. I can assure you, I will do my damn best to like try and get, as many like planned out visits as I can so that I can, send him the thing in and do all that. But I will try my best to do all that. But that's about it. I think that's about everything else I wanted to say. But yeah, so just be prepared for August when I go back up to Minnesota with a friend, and we will hit up Treasure Island again, and you will see another video. I'll probably do some Ultimate X video poker. I like that a lot. So you'll probably see that. Um, you'll probably also see like maybe some Top Dollar, or I think they have double Top Dollar. I like that one a lot. So you'll probably see that. Maybe maybe some Jackpot Carnival stuff like that. But yeah, should be all for now. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.